America didn't invent power. It inherited it. Long before the United States had a flag. Before the Constitution. Before the Founding Fathers. The rules that built American power were already written by a European family that mastered money, influence, and control without crowns. This is how America unknowingly followed the blueprint of the Medici family. When Americans think of power, they imagine presidents, armies, and elections. But the Medici understood something deeper, centuries earlier. Real power doesn't sit on thrones. It sits behind systems. In Renaissance Italy, the Medici didn't rule openly. They controlled banks, credit, and networks. They made rulers dependent, and dependence is stronger than force. Now fast forward to early America. The Founding Fathers were obsessed with one fear: concentrated power. Why? Because they had studied European history. They had read about families like the Medici, families who ruled without titles by controlling money, alliances, and institutions. America wasn't rejecting Europe. It was learning from its mistakes. If you enjoy history that connects hidden dots like this, hit like and subscribe. It helps this channel grow and keeps these stories alive. The Medici taught the world a dangerous lesson. Control the financial system, and politics will follow. Early America applied this lesson differently. Instead of one family controlling credit, Americans built institutions, national banks, treasury systems, checks and balances, not to destroy Medici-style power, but to contain it. Alexander Hamilton didn't fear banks. He feared who controlled them. That fear shaped America's financial system. The Medici also mastered soft power. They funded art, architecture, and culture, not out of kindness, but strategy. Because culture shapes memory, and memory shapes loyalty. America did the same. Monuments, founding myths, symbols, national stories. Power wrapped in inspiration lasts longer than power enforced by fear. This wasn't coincidence. It was adaptation. If this is changing how you see American history, make sure you're subscribed, because the connections get even darker. Another Medici lesson America learned: never rule openly if you can rule indirectly. The Medici rarely gave orders. They influenced decisions. In America, this became lobbying, advisors, financial pressure, elite networks. Officially, power belongs to the people. Unofficially, influence belongs to those who understand the system best. That isn't corruption. It's inheritance. The Founding Fathers tried to block dynasties. No kings. No royal families. But the Medici proved something unavoidable. Power doesn't disappear. It changes shape. So in America, power moved into corporations, banks, political families, and institutions, structures strong enough to last generations without crowns. Even America's obsession with freedom reflects Medici history. The Medici fell when the public turned against them, when people felt controlled but unheard. America built rebellion into its identity because history taught them what happens when power becomes invisible but unaccountable. Freedom wasn't just a value. It was a defense mechanism. If you want more stories that reveal the hidden DNA of American power, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next story goes even deeper. America didn't copy the Medici. It studied them, adapted them, and tried imperfectly to protect itself from becoming them. And that may be the most uncomfortable truth in American history. The systems that protect freedom were built by learning from families who once controlled the world.